Get ready for an adventure that will defy all expectations. The Mars rover, operated by NASA, has recorded what may be the most astounding proof of extraterrestrial life ever found, marking a watershed event in scientific and human history. Hold on tight as we delve into the fascinating specifics of this finding, revealing the secrets hidden beneath the Martian surface. #### The Martian terrain revealed. As a red planet teeming with mystery and intrigue, Mars has always captivated humankind. It appears eerily alien with its sandy plains, lofty volcanoes, and frigid polar caps. What if, however, I revealed to you that this strange desert conceals a mystery just waiting to be discovered? All our assumptions have been shattered by the photographs returned by the Mars rover, our indefatigable robotic envoy, as it has been exploring these harsh landscapes. With its cutting-edge technologies, the rover methodically analyzes the Martian soil and rock formations, much like a digital archaeologist. Layers of history are revealed with each shot, maybe hinting at a more vivid past or narrating stories of ancient rivers that once flowed through its gorges. Scientists can examine the surface of the planet with unprecedented detail thanks to these photos. The high-definition vision of a mysterious world that has persisted for generations is shown by the rover's camera systems, which are capable of shooting pictures with astonishing clarity. However, the rover discovered something out of the ordinary amidst the rocks and red dust, formations that scientists are still trying to figure out, and which may indicate life activity. So, what exactly are these outliers? Despite Mars's extreme weather, is this evidence of life? Scientists must now interpret these hints in order to construct a story that may force us to rethink our place in the universe. These strange occurrences have stoked our curiosity and made us wonder what else Mars could be hiding. Is it possible that a long history of thriving life exists beneath the dry surface? A recommitment to researching our neighboring planet is sparked by the idea, which captivates both scholars and space fans. Our anticipation builds as we receive more and more images sent back to Earth, and we can't help but wonder what the future holds. Is this finally it? We've been waiting for this moment. #### The revolutionary technology of the rover. It is necessary to be familiar with the technology that enables these visuals in order to grasp their significance. The Mars rover is an engineering marvel built to endure the most extreme environments conceivable. It is more than simply a set of wheels and cameras. The incredible tenacity of the rover is on full display in its operation in extreme conditions, like frigid temperatures, down to 195 degrees Fahrenheit, and powerful dust storms, which can cover the entire planet for weeks. The super-resolution camera and other high-tech devices allow the rover to take pictures with incredible clarity, with each pixel representing a different aspect of the Martian story. This technological marvel of a camera is engineered to expose the most minute details of the Martian surface with unmatched clarity. It can reach locations that were previously considered inaccessible due to its remarkable navigational abilities. By navigating past obstacles and performing sophisticated studies, the rover's superior navigation systems and robotic arms help us comprehend this extraterrestrial planet better. The rover also has a number of scientific instruments that can test radiation levels, take air readings, and examine soil samples. Mars' inner workings are better understood with each investigation. The thrill comes from the possibility that tiny creatures that may have lived millions of years ago could be discovered in each new picture. We are driven to find solutions by a blend of state-of-the-art technology and an unwavering curiosity. In order to determine the exact chemical makeup of rocks and soil on Mars, the rover carries spectrometers as part of its equipment suite. Scientists can identify the minerals and evaluate their suitability for life support by studying the reflected light from these surfaces. The data collected by these devices is priceless because it will help scientists build educated guesses regarding Mars's previous climate. The rover is capable of making decisions on its course and goals independently, without requiring instructions from Earth, because of its complex architecture. Because of the great distance between our planets, communications take several minutes to travel, therefore this self-sufficiency is vital. As a result of its autonomy, the rover is able to gather data and photographs continuously, increasing its productivity. What kind of valuables might be buried beneath the surface? #### Finding outliers. The rover started to find weird, unexplainable formations as it explored the rough Martian landscape. Scientists were enthralled by these strange objects, which seemed like structures that could have a connection to life. Strange patterns and structures in the dirt, like microfossils or organic matter, are shown in the photos. Are they artifacts from a Martian civilization long since extinct? Different experts have different opinions on whether these features indicate a biological past or are just natural geological structures. An attractive hypothesis proposes that Martian conditions were formerly more favorable, including the presence of water and a thicker atmosphere. Long before our time, life could have flourished if this is correct. These strange occurrences have rekindled the age-old question of whether or not our solar system is actually unique. The exciting possibility of finding life on another planet motivates additional research, even though some scientists warn against leaping to conclusions. This discussion of these outliers isn't confined to the Academy, it captivates audiences all across the world. The endless novels, movies, and works of art that have been inspired by the possibility of life on Mars are a testament to humanity's timeless fascination with the unknown. These findings can captivate people and spark our collective interest, regardless of whether they indicate the existence of life in the past or are the result of unusual geological processes. Scientists are using cutting-edge imaging methods and chemical studies to decipher the relevance of these discoveries. Their hope is that by comparing the Martian formations to earthly biological structures, scientists can find out whether there are any parallels. The possible benefits of this painstaking procedure are enormous, but only if you are patient and precise. If verified, it would have far-reaching consequences for how we see extraterrestrial life. In addition, by studying these formations, scientists are able to better comprehend the Martian climate. In doing so, we can learn more about the past changes that may have molded our planet by analyzing how the surface and atmosphere interact with one another. Not only does this multifaceted approach to inquiry shed light on the subject of life, but it also paints a complete picture of Mars' historical history. Responses from scientists. Numerous studies and discussions have sprung up around the ramifications of this evidence, as the scientific community has gone into a frenzy over the rover's discoveries. Scientists are examining the photos closely, discussing where they came from, and figuring out what this means for our knowledge of extraterrestrial life. The enthusiasm for this groundbreaking investigation is spreading beyond the biological and astrobiological communities. Chemists, planetary scientists, geologists, and others are all pitching in. There have been a lot of expeditions to Mars in an effort to find out what the planet has to offer in terms of potential life forms because the idea has fascinated scientists for a long time. We may need to rethink what it takes for alien life to flourish in light of these new discoveries. This is more than just a scientific achievement. It has become a cultural phenomenon that captivates the hearts and minds of millions. Documentaries, articles, and social media conversations have all contributed to the public's fascination with the findings and their potential consequences. In addition, scientists from all around the world are getting together at conferences and symposiums to share what they've learned and work together. The group's shared goal is to expedite studies and create novel approaches to processing data from Mars. By banding together, scientists ignite a collective need for knowledge, creating a fertile field for revolutionary breakthroughs. In the middle of all this hoopla, space agencies like NASA are getting ready for the reaction from the general population. The importance of the rover's discoveries is being explained through educational activities, with the goal of demystifying the science behind space travel. Scientists want to engage the public in the hopes of sustaining interest in space exploration as an essential component of our shared future and encouraging the next generation to work in STEM professions. ###The function of public interest. Both scientists and the general public have been enthralled by the recent discoveries on the possibility of life on Mars. As a result, millions of people are eagerly monitoring the Mars rover's progress, hoping to see history being made. The increasing interest from the general public in space travel and the search for solutions beyond Earth is a reflection of this curiosity. The consequences of the rover's discoveries are a hot topic on social media. People who are interested in science and those who just watch for fun are both contributing their ideas and opinions. This shared interest in space travel helps bring the public and scientists closer together, which in turn increases awareness of the importance of space travel. A growing number of online groups are coming together, bringing together individuals from all walks of life to discuss and debate current events and their theories and interpretations. Involvement from the general population also fosters a feeling of belonging among space explorers. A common goal, the unraveling of the universe's secrets, brings people together from diverse backgrounds. By going on this adventure together, we not only learn more, but we also encourage people to become explorers and scientists in the future. This enthusiasm is being used by schools to promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics programs, which aim to inspire young minds to explore the mysteries of science. Mars rover's discoveries have become a cultural phenomenon, which has led to more support and financing for space exploration programs. Policymakers are more inclined to provide funding for more missions and research since public interest is at an all-time high. Private firms and international collaborations aiming to explore the cosmos, in addition to NASA, gain from this. The rover's discoveries have sparked a surge of innovation, adding to the enthusiasm surrounding them. Mars has a magnetic pull that artists, authors, and filmmakers are using to craft fantastic stories that mirror our hopes and nightmares regarding the cosmos. Participation from many ethnic groups serves to emphasize that space travel is about more than just science. It's a universal human experience that knows no boundaries. Arts and sciences come together as we explore more into the unknown, showing how exploration sparks creativity and new ideas. ### exploration of Mars in the future. There is hope for further exploration of Mars as the rover maintains its mission. In order to uncover even more secrets about the planet, scientists are already making plans for future missions. Following in its footsteps, future rovers and landers will be able to gather samples and do more in-depth examinations, thanks to their upgraded technology. An upcoming Mars sample return mission, a joint venture between the European Space Agency and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is expected to revolutionize the field. With this mission, we hope to retrieve samples of Martian soil and rocks and return them to Earth for the most precise scientific analysis yet. Additionally, the possibility of human habitation of Mars is approaching. As technology improves and private space businesses show greater interest, the fantasy of transporting humans to Mars is starting to become a reality. Think about it, you're on Mars and you're looking at the rocks that could reveal the secrets of extraterrestrial life. This isn't some far-fetched sci-fi notion. Groups like SpaceX are working toward it head-on, with the goal of settling Mars for humans in the next several decades. Following up on the rover's findings, future missions will likely collect even more convincing proof of life's existence. With each mission completed, we get closer to discovering what lies beneath the Martian surface. In addition to illuminating Mars, the gathered data may reveal important details about the universe's evolutionary history of life. In addition, new technologies with far-reaching Earth applications are being propelled by the race to Mars. Improved mission safety and efficiency are possible thanks to recent developments in AI, remote sensing, and robotics. Our capacity to explore Mars and many other businesses, from healthcare to environmental monitoring, are both enhanced by these technologies as they develop further. There are moral considerations to be considered as mankind gets ready to set foot on Mars. Exploring Mars brings up important concerns regarding our ability to live in harmony with any possible forms of life that may be discovered there. We must have these conversations to ensure that we approach exploration with respect and accountability as we traverse the intricacies of becoming a multiplanetary species. What may these expeditions teach us about the cosmos? ### The discovery of microbes. Scientists have warned us that it will not be easy to discover microbes on Mars, despite the exciting images of possible life. In many cases, the only evidence that microbes have ever been there is a small footprint. There are many obstacles to life on Mars, such as the planet's extremely frigid climate and high radiation levels. Still, the scientific community is of the opinion that any Martian life must have occurred long ago, when conditions were more suitable. To improve our odds of locating these evasive creatures, scientists are utilizing state-of-the-art tools and approaches. ### Advanced tools for microbial detection on Mars. This includes high-tech tools that can conduct microscopic analyses of soil samples in quest of biosignatures, or chemical indications of life. Some equipment is designed to identify certain microbial fingerprints, while others use mass spectrometry and gas chromatography to detect chemical molecules. Mars offers an environment that is harsh and inhospitable to earthly life, adding another layer of difficulty to the journey. The search for microbes, however, is about more than simply finding other life. It's also about learning how resilient life is. We can learn a lot about how to survive on this planet from the new information we get about how life has adapted and thrived in harsh environments. In order to better understand the processes by which life could endure on Mars, scientists have recently performed tests in Earth's harshest environments, such as the ice fields and hydrothermal vents in Antarctica, to act as models for Martian conditions. These results provide credence to the idea that life might persist in extremely hostile environments, raising the possibility that any evidence of past Martian life may be buried deep below the planet's surface. Also, new methods are being used by scientists to find biosignatures in Martian dirt. Researchers can conduct in situ studies without contaminating materials, for instance, by using robotics equipped with sophisticated sensors. This painstaking method increases our odds of finding proof of life by guaranteeing the data's integrity. Astrobiologists and microbiologists working together is just as important as technology. In order to make sure that no clue is missed in the hunt for life, scientists are combining knowledge from many areas to create all-encompassing strategies. Despite the challenges, the prospect of finding Martian bacteria is still very much alive as we consider what lies ahead. #### Moral consequences of new knowledge. There are moral questions to ask as we approach the possibility of discovering life beyond Earth. We may need to rethink our role in the cosmos and our relationships with other kinds of life if we find signs of life on Mars. Significant ethical questions are raised by the prospect of encountering life. Would you like us to continue exploring in the same way as we did on Earth, when native habitats were often destroyed during colonization? We need to think carefully about what to do if we find any microbes on Mars, no matter how small. Is it more important to study these creatures in their native habitats, or should we focus on human exploration? Furthermore, concerns regarding the preservation of our planet are gaining prominence. Earth and Mars must be protected from biological contamination, according to the scientific community. Protocols to stop germs from Earth from contaminating possible Martian ecosystems and vice versa are part of this. The philosophical and spiritual ramifications of verifying alien existence are far-reaching. What would this signify for how we conceptualize the cosmos, existence, and creation? Prospects for extraterrestrial life force us to re-evaluate our assumptions and open our minds to novel ideas. All of humanity would have to face the unfathomable truth that we are threads in a cosmic web that extends far beyond our own universe. The risk of exploitation is another area that raises ethical concerns. We need to think about the ethical consequences of our conduct as we explore space. Instead of viewing Mars as a resource to be exploited, should we approach it with curiosity and respect? In the complicated world of interplanetary exploration, these are essential questions to have answered. #### Cultural effects of the discovery. A slew of creative media, including books, movies, and artwork, have been inspired by the recent discovery of Martian life. The enigma of Mars is inspiring storytellers across disciplines to delve into the nature of humanity's place in the universe. The captivating charm of Mars persists to captivate readers and viewers, whether in science fiction stories that conjure up images of Martian civilizations or in blockbuster movies that portray humanity's search for explanations. Our collective consciousness is shaped by the cultural effect, which goes beyond just entertainment. Many people feel awe and interest when they consider the possibility of life on other planets, which makes them think about themselves and the cosmos. The public's insatiable thirst for knowledge about the cosmos has sparked conversations about space travel and science education. In addition, schools are grabbing the opportunity to motivate the next generation of adventurers. Students are becoming more interested in STEM fields as space-themed curriculums are being created. More and more, events like workshops, contests, and public talks are popping up to get young people thinking about the cosmos and how they may contribute to discoveries in the future. The proliferation of citizen science projects is another manifestation of this societal change. Data collection and analysis for space initiatives involves people from many walks of life. The democratization of science allows more people to participate in expanding humanity's knowledge of the universe, which in turn increases enthusiasm for space travel and a feeling of personal investment in its success. New avenues for financial support for space exploration have opened up as a result of the public's heightened fascination with Mars. Because of the cultural and scientific importance of these projects, private investors and philanthropists are more eager to back programs that investigate the possibility of life on other worlds. With these new funds, researchers may be able to move more quickly in their quests for knowledge, opening the door to innovative studies. What narratives will this cultural shift give rise to? #### The function of private space corporations. Mars exploration is being bolstered by private space businesses, who are joining forces with NASA. A number of companies are pouring resources into space technology with the goal of making space travel more accessible and affordable. Some of these companies are SpaceX and Blue Origin. We can expect a rapid advancement in our knowledge of Mars and its habitability as a result of the innovations that will accompany this new age of space exploration. What makes SpaceX's intentions to land humans on Mars within the next decade so remarkable is the scale of those goals. Their Starship spacecraft can carry a lot of people and goods, which will be useful for future colonization missions. This exciting and terrifying prospect of Mars as a potential second home for humans begs the question of how we could maintain life on an alien world. On top of that, these commercial companies are working on innovative tech that could improve Martian science. In order to conduct sustainable long-term missions to Mars, technological advancements in rocket propulsion, life support systems, and habitat building are essential. Our best chance of successfully navigating the obstacles to Martian exploration lies in encouraging cooperation between the public and commercial sectors. ###The participation of private enterprises in space research. The participation of private enterprises in space research fosters a sense of competition, which in turn helps accelerate progress. The scientific community as a whole stands to gain from an environment where numerous actors are competing for attention and resources. This competitive drive could lead to groundbreaking discoveries on Mars as private and public sectors work together. Furthermore, commercial firms are expected to engage in public outreach and education initiatives as they broaden their focus to encompass Mars exploration. Such efforts can attract public interest and inspire future careers in space science. Partnerships between private enterprises and educational institutions may lead to innovative programs that combine practical experience with state-of-the-art research as the sector continues to grow. ###The scientific method for confirmation. Accuracy is key in the scientific community. As the rover sends back images, the scientific community embarks on a rigorous process to validate the presence of life. This involves a multi-pronged approach, integrating experimental findings with observational data to build a solid case for the possibility of Martian life. The first step is a careful examination of the photographs taken. Scientists analyze these images by comparing them to known geological formations and previous data. Using spectrometry, they analyze the light reflected from the Martian surface to search for chemical traces indicative of life activity. To avoid bias or contamination, scientists meticulously evaluate every piece of evidence. Peer review plays a crucial role in confirming these findings. Before results are shared publicly, they undergo scrutiny by subject matter experts, ensuring both accuracy and fostering a spirit of honesty and collaboration among researchers. This process allows scientists to share knowledge about Mars and its potential for habitability by exchanging data and methodologies. As verification progresses, scientists remain cautiously optimistic. While the evidence may suggest the existence of life, establishing it requires convergence from multiple lines of evidence. This rigorous process emphasizes the importance of thorough investigation and the commitment to scientific integrity in the quest for knowledge. Artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML) are also becoming integral in Martian data analysis. These tools can detect patterns and anomalies that might be missed by human analysis, enhancing the verification process. With advancements in this field, AI and ML can help achieve faster, deeper insights into the Martian landscape and its potential for habitability. ###Mars and humanity's post-human future. The discovery of Martian life would have profound implications for humanity's future. The possibility of life beyond Earth raises fundamental questions about our own survival and the fate of our home planet. Mars exploration serves as a stark reminder of our responsibility toward Earth. Learning about potential life on Mars may provide insights into the resilience of life, which could inform our efforts to address climate change, protect biodiversity, and conserve Earth's resources. Mars exploration could equip us with strategies to overcome challenges here on Earth. As explorers, we must also consider what it means to become a multi-planet species. As humanity ventures deeper into space, should protecting Martian habitats be a priority? These questions prompt us to examine our identity and place in the cosmos and to consider an ethical approach to interplanetary exploration. Discovering life on Mars would be both an intellectual and philosophical journey, urging us to reflect on our role in the universe. The search for Martian life also emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life forms, reinforcing our responsibility to care for Earth and its fragile ecosystems. As we look to the stars, we must not lose sight of the importance of preserving our home. ###Cooperation among nations in space exploration. International cooperation in space exploration highlights the importance of collaboration in a field where national boundaries fade in the face of shared goals. Space exploration has the unique potential to unite people globally, as countries collaborate on scientific and engineering efforts. The search for extraterrestrial life is a collective endeavor that brings nations together. The field of planetary exploration has already seen the success of international partnerships. Missions like the Curiosity rover and the Mars Science Laboratory demonstrate the effectiveness of collaboration among scientists and engineers worldwide. As future missions are planned, countries are working together to enhance innovation and efficiency. The growing interest in Martian life underscores the need for cooperation, as each participating nation brings unique skills and perspectives, expanding our collective capacity to explore the universe. International missions also reduce financial burdens and facilitate resource sharing in times of crisis. Moreover, collaboration allows for open data exchange, ensuring that all humankind benefits from advancements in space exploration. As we stand on the brink of monumental discoveries, international cooperation is crucial, binding us in our quest to uncover life on Mars and beyond. Various space agencies, including NASA, the European Space Agency, the China National Space Administration, and the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO), are engaged in these collaborative efforts. These organizations are beginning to form alliances to conduct joint missions, share data, and combine resources, setting a model for future exploration. #Why public participation is crucial. The importance of public engagement in space exploration becomes more apparent as the search for life on Mars captures imaginations worldwide. Public involvement not only increases interest in scientific research but also fosters a collective commitment to the future of space exploration. NASA has implemented various programs to involve the general public in its mission, such as educational initiatives that integrate space science into school curricula and interactive online platforms that allow real-time tracking of rovers. These efforts are designed to instill a shared sense of responsibility for Mars exploration. Social media platforms play a critical role in amplifying public engagement. NASA's active online presence allows the public to interact with scientists, ask questions, and participate in discussions about new findings. This type of direct interaction fosters a sense of community and reduces barriers between the public and researchers. By generating excitement through social media, public support for future missions and funding for space exploration can be strengthened. Also, participating in the community helps spread an attitude of openness to new ideas and information. The complexity of space travel piques the curiosity of the general public, who are therefore motivated to seek answers and venture into uncharted territory. For the sake of perpetuating the quest for knowledge far into the future, it is crucial to foster an attitude of curiosity in order to identify and inspire potential scientists and innovators. Furthermore, scientific research becomes more open and accessible when the public is involved. People are more inclined to back and promote ongoing exploration efforts when they are kept informed about current missions and discoveries. In order to secure funds and resources for future endeavors, it is essential that scientists establish this link with the public. Exciting new developments are on the horizon as the quest for knowledge progresses. Be sure to watch our next video for even more exciting insights into the secrets of Mars if you like this one. Feel free to leave a comment with your opinions and thank you for watching.